Hello everyone, welcome back. As you can see, I've got a new suit now. Last time I got into the hive, things got a little more active than I was expecting, and I thought, hey, maybe it's time to upgrade a little bit. So I know eventually I'll need it for when I'm harvesting the honey and collecting swarms and whatnot, so it's nice to have. So today the plan is I want to see if we are ready for a honey super. I have the box over here ready to throw on as long as I see enough built up, but it's been 5 weeks now and I'm really hoping that we are going to be ready for it. The bees are super active. It's a cloudy day. Let's see how they are today. All right. Break into this first. We'll get into the brood chamber here. Oh, there's that spider again. He keeps coming back. You, get out. Come on. Yeah. He's now in the field. I yeeted him. I don't know if I can say that. My 6-year-old loves it. Okay, so spider's gone. Let's see what we got going inside. Right. Alright. They love building that burr comb on the top here. So that'll have to be addressed. I came prepared this time. I brought a burr comb catcher. And I've noticed that's quite a bit up on top of here as well. I got my smoker going. I did use some of my pellets. I still have pellets left, and I threw in a little bit of grass to give it a go. Let's see if we can get these girls to go down a bit. We'll clear off some of this. I'm not going to be a full inspection. I just want to make sure that all these frames are getting built in properly. Come on. Try not to be in here any longer than I need to be. Okay, let's check this first frame. This one has always been pretty empty, but it's looking like now it's got a decent amount on it. Okay, let's see if I can get her up. All right. So they've got comb built on this whole frame. Lots of nectar put in. That is good because I was thinking about rotating frames if I didn't see any activity, but this looks okay. All right, I'm going to set you girlies down over here. I didn't see the queen on that frame, so I'm pretty sure she's not going to want to run away on the grass. That might have been a no-no what I just did, but alright, there's no crazy buildup of burr between the two frames here. The next frame there is. Lots of capped brood. They've got a decent amount of honey going. Don't see a queen. Okay, so I can see from looking I've got two frames here that look like they don't have anything really built up going on them. So I've got a plan. I'm gonna take this frame here, completely bare, and I'm gonna move it to this far side. Actually, no. I'm gonna leave it in one. So I'll have that frame that's already been built out on the outside, a bare one, and then the regular comb. And then over here, I'll do the same thing. So we'll just kind of shimmy everything a little bit. They got that stuck on there pretty good. Now I'm wondering, because I'm getting all this built up here, I'm actually thinking that it's because I'm not keeping my proper bee space. Because there's tiny gaps between these frames, and the frames that have the tiny gaps are the ones that I'm getting the bees bridging between the two. So I'll be more careful this time around. See if I can get the frames a little tighter together. I'm trying to get them to go down so I don't crush anybody while I try to clear this out here, because they have made a bit of a mess and it is my fault. And we'll see if we can correct it right now. Sorry, girls. I would like to get this fixed up before I throw the honey supers on, because I don't want to leave a mess down below. These bees, they have been very patient with me learning, but I'm sure one of these days they're going to tell me that they're fed up with my clumsy ways. So just slowly moving away the mess that I've created from being not careful enough. See if we can get these girls a little more organized. I know that the queen's in there. I know she's laying eggs. I know she's happy because everything is expanding so well. And I'm seeing cap brood. So I'm not concerned about trying to find her. Okay, so one of the frames that I'm concerned about is empty. Would be this one right here. Now, completely empty, nothing on there, both sides. We're going to see if we can fix that. The next frame over. Alright, this frame, nothing on that side, and they're just starting here. Take this guy out as well. Alright. Now, this frame here, 3 frames in. What do we have 3 frames in? We've got bees hanging on for dear life. No, don't drop me. Okay. So in this frame, I see honey. Lots of honey on the one side, nectar on the other side, so they're building it out. So what I want to do is I want to take this frame that's already been built out, and I'm going to put it on the outside. Okay, now I'm going to take this frame that has very little on it, and I'm going to bring it in one. The bees, they don't tend to fill in the outside of the box very quickly from what I've read. So, to give a helping hand, you move one in, and they're more apt to build out, start working on this one that is closer. So we'll just move everybody together, nice and gentle. This time I'm going to try to get every frame a little bit closer together. Try to get that bee space more to a normal point. Sorry, I had to have a look at this one. It looked different from inside, but no, it's doing just fine. Lots of capped brood, lots of honey. Oh yeah. The girls are happy and thriving. Put this back in nice and gently. So before I was looking for 7 frames that were full. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry, I was, the frame on the outside here, it looked like the bees were balling up on it, and I don't want to have to think about having dropped the queen into the grass. That would be a bad scenario. So I'm just sliding everything over, getting everything back into place. These frames, from what I can see, are nicely full. Down inside here, I'm not sure if it's going to show up, but the bees have made a chain. From up here I can totally see it, but they are linking from one frame to the next and holding on to each other. It's very strange. I've never seen it before. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to put in my other frame that did not have anything in it. It'll be 2 frames in. Or sorry, it'll be 1 in from the end. And now my frame that's got some comb built on it, I'll put it on the very end. Still makes me nervous whenever they climb on me and hitch a ride. Still a little jumpy, I guess. Okay, so I'm very happy with that. I'm gonna give them a little smoke to get them to come out of the way, get them to go down. Perfect. Now, get rid of this little burr, put on my queen excluder right on top there, keep the queen down inside, she doesn't come up here, and start laying up in where the honey super is. I've got the first honey super ready. We're just going to place that right on top. On here I've got written wax with wire. So now I know that these are wax foundations embedded with wire. And I'm hoping to just cut them and extract the honey out of them when it's time, without having to destroy all the work that they've already accomplished. Speed things up a little bit next year. Just cleaning up a little bit of burr comb. We'll put our lid on. And that's it. We're ready to go. We've made another layer on our tower. That's my collection of wax and burr comb that they've built up for me. I'll leave the bees out here with it for a little bit just to let them fly back in. The sun is going to go down in the next couple hours, so they'll eventually fly back into the hive. But yeah, thanks for joining me with that. That was exciting. We'll come back and we'll check on it next week to see if they've started building up the comb inside the super. Maybe we can get some honey this year. All right, have a good day.